And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben. What a day, what a day, what a day. It is absolutely a lovely day. But it's also Friday. I love Fridays, hence the pink shirt. Lemon juice. Fresh squeezed lemon juice. Even got the little seeds in there. And of course, coffee. Welcome to the show, everybody. I hope you guys have the best weekend ever. I know I am going to have one hell of a weekend. Going out to Mar-a-Lago tomorrow. Hang out with some friends. You know what I mean? So, it has become very important for people to buy Bitcoin right now. I was sitting at home last night, and a very good friend of mine called me. Very upset, very upset. This is basically what he said. These sons of bitches, Ben, these sons of bitches, they blocked my transfer to Caleb and Brown. Sons of bitches. I'm trying to buy $70,000 worth of Bitcoin. And these sons of bitches block my purchase. Can you help a brother out? Now, because he's a good friend of mine, I'm like, yeah, I'll tell you what, let me help you out here a little bit. So I'm going to help him out. But in the last 2 weeks, I've had probably 30 people call me. Hey, Ben, you know what? I thought about it. I'm in. Sell me some Bitcoin. And I'm like, excuse me? They're like, sell me some Bitcoin. I want to buy some Bitcoin. I go, I'm not selling you Bitcoin. You can get it, Caleb and Brown. I'll help you get some, maybe through the club or something. But I'm not selling you my Bitcoin. Oh, come on, Ben, I'll just wire you the money. You said, but I'm buying Bitcoin. Why the hell would I sell it? That's not how I rolls. Now, like I said, for my close friend, I'll help him out. But just because you're wealthy and I know you and we've talked, don't mean that I'm going to sell you some of my Bitcoin. What? Right? One of the guys last week, right? I'm on a 3-way call with 2 guys. And one of them's like, you know what, Ben? I think I want about $250,000 worth of actual Bitcoin. I said, all right, let me send you a link. You sign up for Caleb and Brown. Now, this guy's wealthy. All right? Wealthy. Ah, man, I don't want to do all that shit. Why don't you just sell me some of yours? Excuse me? Yeah, why don't you just sell me some of yours? It'll be quicker. I said, brother, I like you a lot, but I don't love you. I'm not selling you some Bitcoin. I'm not going to sell you $250,000 worth of my Bitcoin. Well, Ben, it's just, I got to wait for all this KYC. I said, oh, no. Oh, no. The rich guy's got to do some legwork. And he's like, okay, I get it. I just said, brother, welcome to the average Joe's life. I said, I'll help you set up your Caleb and Brown account. I said, but I'm not going to sell you my Bitcoin. I'm trying to get as much as I can, brother. And that's what I'm hearing more and more is now that it has now that we are going into the bull run, now the rich people are like, oh, well, yeah, hell yeah, I want to get into some of this. Okay. Now get in line. Wait, what? Get in line? For what? For getting some Bitcoin. What do you mean? Get in line. You have to create the account on Caleb and Brown, which, by the way, links under here, and get you some Bitcoin. Well, hell, Ben, that's why I know you. Yeah, that's not how this works, bro. I help you. I help you educate yourself on Bitcoin, blockchain, smart contracts, stuff like that. But I, I'm not selling you Bitcoin. Uh, uh, it's sending me text. This, folks, I swear to God, I wish you could live one freaking day in my life. It would blow your mind. Last night here at the club, uh, a guy shows up, a guy who I know his name, and a lot of you would, but I never thought he'd be in my club. We sit down, we're sitting there talking about, freedom and, Bitcoin and, and all this other stuff. And he's passionate, very, very passionate guy. And I'm sitting there like this, and I'm listening to him. And I Uh, this is the only microphone I've ever used, so I don't know how it's choppy. How's the microphone sound? I have someone over on Rumble says that the microphone, it sounds choppy. Okay. Uh, Everyone else is actually saying that it sounds all right. Maybe it's your laptop that sounds choppy. Maybe you need a new laptop. I happen to know a guy. No. And as I'm sitting there and I'm talking to this guy who, like I said, I've known uh, of him and I know his name, but I've never met him. We sat there and we talked for probably an hour or so. When he left, I thought to myself, that was interesting. The people I've met in my journey, in the Bitcoin Ben journey, has been amazing. And it just goes to show you that if you are passionate about something and you get involved in it and you go full force, I mean, you are ready to rock and roll on it, right? That your life will change. Once once you get passionate about it and you go full fledged, right? I have a good friend of mine from St. Louis here. In fact, he might be out in the chat. I don't know if he's out in the chat right now. He probably is. Or he's listening from the hotel. I don't know. Right. Well, he's here in Sarasota. And him and his wife are thinking about becoming owners with me up at a club up in St. Louis. And he had a dream. And he told me his dream. And he's like, I don't know what it means. I don't know how to interpret it. Now, mind you, that's not up to me. I don't know what his dream means. But I thought it was pretty clear. Brother, you're on the wrong track. You're, uh, you're, you're walking the wrong road, brother. You're supposed to be walking a different road. Maybe the club up in the St. Louis, maybe that's your different road. Maybe I'm not going to say God. Maybe that's someone telling you that you're ready. Just saying. I wish more and more people would look at life like that. Right? A lot of people have jobs that they hate, but yet they go there every day. And they say, I'll I'll just keep doing this until I retire. So for the next 10, 20 years, you're going to hate going to work. You're going to hate what you do. That's not a life. Realize, and you all know this is true, at the end of your life, you're not going to wish you worked more overtime. You're not going to wish that you could have one more day at work. You're going to look back on your life and you're going to say, I wish I would have valued my experience of life more than I did. That experience of life includes your job. Realize that it's not about money. Let me tell you this, right? If you do what you love and you do it with passion, you do it with a smile on your face, you do it waking up every morning, right, and just loving life. That's living. The money will come, right? Because if you love something, understand that we're in a new world where hobbies can be made profitable. If you love woodworking, I mean, your passion is every weekend you're out there, out in your garage, and you're shaping the wood, and you're working the wood, all that. Launch a channel. Launch a channel about woodworking. Put out one video a week. And you don't have to edit it or anything because people want genuine. Set up a camera, right? Listen to me, folks. Set up a camera out in your shop, right? And just talk your way through what you're doing. You know, like, well, I got this 4x4 here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a table for my daughter, or I'm gonna make a table for whoever, and then record the whole time you're out there in the garage. Record the whole thing. Then put it up on your channel. And share it on Twitter, on all your stuff. Share it to your friends and go, hey, this is me out there. Watch the progress. of me making a table for my daughter, people will watch it. Then you'll get 4 subscribers. Then you'll get 8 subscribers. Then you'll get 20 subscribers. And before you know it, you have monetized your hobby. And before, if you keep going, you'll start to actually make some decent money. And then you'll have ads run your on your show. Then you go out, or they usually come to you. Once you get halfway decent amount of subscribers, then you start getting companies that want to sponsor you or send you a hammer that they hope you use. Here's $1,000 and a hammer that we'd like you to recommend if you like it, or a saw or something. And before you know it, you're actually making more money with your videos than you are at your job. And then keep going. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward. Keep remembering to record it and then upload it to your channels. Because there's so many people that have so many hobbies that other people also have hobbies or also enjoy doing. And you may have knowledge that they don't have. Or you might have a certain way of doing things. You might have a trick of the trade. Or they just like watching you and listening to you. You may make them laugh. They may relate to you. All right, here's an example. There are people, right? There are people that really get into midget wrestling. All right. I think it's hilarious. But there are people that are passionate about midget wrestling. Right? And that's what they talk about. That's what they're into. Well, people all there's people all over the planet. There's probably, I'm just really taking a guess, there's probably 100,000 people who love midget wrestling. Well, if you're actually making $1 a year, let's say just $1 a year off of a Patreon channel where all you do is you talk about midget wrestling, And that's $100,000 a year. Is that more than you make at yep, it's bingo. Rick nails it. Rick the historian. And I don't want to hear, I don't have time. I've broadcast for 8 years every day, and I have a full-time job and am a caregiver for my mom. You have time for what you want to do. Amen, Rick. Amen, brother. Do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. There we go. All right, now, word from the sponsor. Be right back, folks.
Introducing the Liberty Laptop, your gateway to online anonymity. Engineered with your privacy in mind, the Liberty Laptop comes equipped with cutting-edge security features, ensuring that your data remains yours and yours alone. No more worries about your personal information being shared without consent. Say goodbye to prying eyes and third-party snoops. Enjoy your online freedom with advanced privacy settings, protecting your every digital move, all at your fingertips. With the Liberty Laptop, you control what others see and don't see. We customize your privacy settings and let only what matters most to you be shared. No more concerns about unwarranted surveillance. We put the power back in your hands. No unwanted access through the laptop's camera and microphone. Powered by the latest technology, the Liberty Laptop ensures performance while respecting your personal boundaries. The Liberty Laptop. Your control. Your privacy. Your world. Visit calixsolutions.io to experience true personal freedom today.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? All right. Now, there is, this chair is noisy. It sounds like I'm farting. Oh, well, little gassy this morning. Ah! All right, there's someone over on Rumble who says, just because you do what you love and you launch a channel or anything doesn't mean you're gonna make money or a living at it. I'm not saying that everyone's gonna take off and grow and be like this huge success. But why not try it? Why not try something? You don't know what will work until it works. You know, and it doesn't have to be a channel. Because remember, life is not about earning money. Life is about having experiences. And you can have a lot of experiences without money. But with money, you can have more experiences. So when you look at work, understand the only reason you go to work is because you want the experiences that work and earning money allows you to do. You work your ass off at work so you have the experience of living in a nice house. You work your ass off at work so you and your wife can go on a vacation every year and have an experience. So once you understand life is about experiences and not money, then you start to have more experiences because you realize that your goal is the experience, not the money. Too many people value money over experiences because they think holding the money will make them happy. No, it's what you do with the money that makes you happy. Okay, everyone on YouTube, click the link under here. Join us on the private server, either on Patreon or on Substack. And we will be there. So YouTube, you go bye-bye. You go bye-bye, YouTube.